The news is in, and wow, it's bigger than anything the financial world has seen in years. SWIFT, the backbone of global payments for decades, is facing a potential death sentence. And who's going to deliver that blow? None other than Ripple, the company behind XRP. In fact, US Congress has officially confirmed that Ripple is the future of America's payment system. The implications of this confirmation are enormous. If this really plays out, it means one thing: XRP is poised to soar. Experts are now predicting that XRP's value could hit a staggering $1,000. And here's why. Earlier today on a major news outlet, a key Congress member went live on CNBC and boldly stated, "SWIFT is obsolete." This wasn't just some off-the-cuff remark. This was an official declaration backed by the US government that Ripple's XRP will now become the standard payment system for the United States. The idea of SWIFT being replaced has been talked about for years, but now it's more than just speculation. It's happening. And the fact that Congress has thrown their weight behind Ripple is a game changer. So what does this mean for SWIFT? For years, SWIFT has dominated the cross-border payment system, but it's an expensive and slow solution. It costs anywhere from $25 to $50 per transaction. And for larger payments, that number can easily climb. By contrast, Ripple offers a solution that costs pennies on the dollar to process massive transactions. The speed difference is staggering too. Ripple can settle payments in seconds, while SWIFT can take days to complete a single transaction. And this is where Ripple has a clear advantage for banks and financial institutions that are looking for cost-effective, fast solutions. Ripple is an easy choice, but the story doesn't end. Their reports are coming in that a shocking 47 banks have already left SWIFT and migrated to Ripple's network. That's nearly 50 banks that have recognized Ripple's superior technology and are making the switch. And this trend is expected to continue. If that doesn't send shockwaves through the financial system, I don't know what will. The writing is on the wall. SWIFT's grip on the global payment network is loosening, and Ripple is stepping in to take its place. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some analysts are predicting that SWIFT could be shut down entirely as early as June 2025. That's right. This isn't just about Ripple gaining traction. This is about a fundamental shift in the entire global payment system. SWIFT, with its outdated infrastructure and high fees, simply cannot compete with Ripple's innovative solutions. And if that prediction holds true, it will have a massive impact on XRP's price. We could be looking at an explosive rally as demand for XRP skyrockets when banks begin to adopt Ripple as the new global standard. That said, don't be fooled into thinking that SWIFT's collapse will happen overnight. While Ripple's adoption is growing at an accelerated pace, the transition from SWIFT won't be immediate, but the fact remains, Ripple is now a serious contender to replace SWIFT, and the US Congress confirming this is a monumental moment in the history of financial technology. Music. So, how high can XRP go? Experts are divided, but many are predicting that XRP's price could rise to $1,000 or even higher once the transition to Ripple's network becomes mainstream. With major banks and financial institutions moving away from SWIFT and adopting Ripple, the demand for XRP could drive its price into the stratosphere. The numbers simply don't lie. Ripple's superior speed and cost efficiency are paving the way for XRP to become the global currency of choice, but it doesn't stop there. Ripple is also securing partnerships with top-tier financial institutions around the globe. These partnerships are critical to Ripple's long-term success, and the mass adoption of XRP with companies like Santander, SBI Holdings, and Standard Chartered already on board Ripple is positioning itself as a dominant force in the financial world. These institutions aren't just hopping on the bandwagon. They're making strategic moves to integrate Ripple's technology into their systems, and that can only mean one thing for XRP: explosive growth. In addition to these partnerships, Ripple has been working hard to address some of the biggest pain points in global finance. SWIFT has long been plagued by slow transaction speeds, high fees, and limited scalability. Ripple, on the other hand, offers a solution that can scale to meet the demands of the global economy. As more banks and financial institutions begin to realize the potential of Ripple's technology, the demand for XRP will continue to increase, pushing its price ever higher. Now let's talk about Ripple's growing list of institutional partnerships. These partnerships are key to the future of XRP. Ripple is not just about cryptocurrency. It's about revolutionizing global payments by working with major banks, financial institutions, and even governments. Ripple is positioning itself as the payment system of the future, and that future looks incredibly bright for XRP as Ripple's network expands and more players adopt their technology. The demand for XRP will continue to climb, and so will its price with Ripple's growing success in the financial sector. It's becoming clear that XRP isn't just a speculative asset, it's a viable solution for real-world problems, and this is where Ripple's true value lies. XRP is poised to become the dominant payment solution for global transactions. And honestly, it's only a matter of time before the world catches on. The final question is, are you ready? Are you ready for the seismic shift in the financial world that's happening right now? Swift is losing its grip on the global payment system, and Ripple is ready to take over with XRP positioned at the center of this revolution. Its price is set to rise to unprecedented heights. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Music. If you're holding XRP, now might be the perfect time to double down on your position. And if you haven't bought in yet, there's no time like the present. XRP's future looks brighter than ever. And with Congress officially backing Ripple as the United States payment standard, it's only a matter of time before XRP reaches 1,000 and beyond. Music. So what do you think? Are you ready for the future of payments? Do you believe XRP will hit $1,000? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates. Ripple and its XRP token are poised to transform global finance. Blockchain technology championed by leaders like Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, promises faster, cheaper, and more transparent cross-border payments. Experts from the World Economic Forum and DOT believe Ripple could bridge traditional banking and digital assets. This means more inclusive financial services and faster, cheaper money transfers worldwide. Yet regulatory uncertainty and fierce competition remain major hurdles. Still, Ripple's partnerships and focus on compliance suggest a bright future ahead. Let's dive into what makes Ripple's technology unique in the blockchain world. Ripple runs on the XRP ledger, a decentralized open-source blockchain built for speed and scalability. Unlike Bitcoin's energy-heavy proof-of-work, Ripple's consensus protocol settles transactions in seconds, using far less energy. This means lower costs and a smaller environmental footprint. Ripple's interledger protocol connects different payment networks, bridging blockchains and traditional banks. Its focus on compliance and partnerships with major banks sets it apart from competitors. The XRP token acts as a bridge currency, enabling instant low-risk cross-border payments. With its speed, scalability, and regulatory focus, Ripple is leading the way in modernizing global finance. Stay tuned, because the future of global finance is about to change forever, and XRP is leading the way. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Please do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions.